on January 1st, 2024, in a Miami, Florida mall, just about every police officer showed up for so-called rowdy teenagers that were causing trouble. While there may be some truth to that, many were not convinced, and it didn't take long for stories to surface claiming that 9 to 10 foot shadow figure beings were the true cause for the heavy police presence. Tonight, I'm going to be doing something that no one has done before. I'm going to investigate Bayside Marketplace Mall to see for myself just days after, and hopefully get some more answers as to what really happened.
It involves talk of alien sightings at Bayside Marketplace.
Yo, what the heck is this? I need to get up out of here. Okay, there's legit cops right behind me, right around the area where everything went down. And there's a security checkpoint where you have to show identification. Makes no sense at all, and I'm definitely on the wrong side of the road right now. Ain't nobody here. I thought about if I seen like maybe an owner or something, I could ask them, you know, hey, do you have any security footage? Because supposedly nobody has this security footage of what happened here. A lot of people saying that like their phones crashed, that like electricity just kind of shut off in half of the mall.
And what happened when my brother tried to record, everything turned off.
A loud explosion. That's when
there was a lot of
everybody in there.
explosion.
Everybody run. All you seen was a bunch of little 14-year-old, like 15-year-old.
Out of here. Everything turned off. Everything turned off.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. This is cool. Here is the Miami Mall that everybody's talking about. Well, there was this one gentleman that he shared, and it's crazy because he changed up his story after. You may know what I'm talking about, but I mean, he was so sincere.
We at Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside. Sound like firecrackers or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I grab her close. I'm like, yo, we about to get up out of here, because I originally thought that they were shooting. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like, we just see all these people running, like old people even move. I'm talking about moving. Next thing you know, real like gunshots start going off. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they was solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots, like these dudes start firing at this. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to like detain these people. They lying, yo. It was all them officers and all that. They was not there because of kids fighting. It was really some like movie going on in there, yo.
And then like he makes a video after pretty much changing his entire story, saying that he wasn't even in Miami.
I was trolling. I ain't never even been to Miami. So y'all be bugging.
A lot of people are speculating that maybe the police got a hold of him, and there's a lot of cops that even shared TikTok. I've never seen that before.
Confirm to you all here today right now that there are no aliens in Miami, in Bayside Marketplace at the moment.
We may get kicked out of here. We may not. You let me know if you see something out of the ordinary. Supposedly in this general area here, this portal opened up, and this gentleman was up top with, a couple of his friends, and they saw some kids messing around with like a DVD player or something, and it was in this area here. A portal opened up, and then that's when everybody started going crazy. Now, the footage that I did see of the 3 shadow figures that like appeared on camera does kind of look like this area right here. I'm not entirely sure. But the gentleman did talk about being up top, like on a second floor, and that kind of coincides with the story. So we'll go back over there in a little bit, because is nobody here but us. I mean, you know, when I say us, I mean me and you. So this is on the water. There's the port right behind me. That was security. He was totally cool with me walking around. What? Security guard just like saw me right now and just saw my camera, completely just like nodded his head to me. Just going for a walk. Oh gosh, is he following me? I almost wanted to ask him, hey, what happened here? Because that's the thing. I want to come back here. If this video gets enough likes, I want to come back here and I want to interview just about every store owner and see if they have any video footage, or even if they can just debunk the whole thing. Okay, here's another thing too. There's more second floors. I didn't realize how big this mall is. But if you were thinking that the whole Miami Mall, you know, Bayside Marketplace, was an indoor mall, it is not an indoor mall. One place that I'm so curious to find is the area where that 10-foot gray mass had been seen, where all the cops were just like walking around. And it's like they were surrounding that area, and there was just this, I know some people say that it was 3 people walking, but I don't buy that. It didn't look like people walking. It looked like a giant creature. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let you look around. See if you see anything out of the ordinary. I really feel like there's somebody just kind of following behind me. I keep hearing little noises. Maybe I'm just tripping. Tell you what, this mall is really cool. And it doesn't seem like the type of mall that you see in Miami where it's like just a lot of high-class stores. Those exist too, you know, like Foot Locker, GameStop, Claire's, you know. I don't know what it is, but it's just so cool walking around the place in the middle of the night where everything's just kind of closed. I mean, like there was just hundreds of people in pure chaos running. And like we're here by ourselves. This is Bayside Marketplace, complete outdoor mall. What the freak was that? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is looking familiar to me. This is where all the police officers had the place surrounded. And there's like the iconic stairs somewhere. And I do want to find that. Look at these trees, by the way. I hear some music going on inside that kiosk. I am back now at the area where that portal opened up, allegedly. What doesn't make any sense though, and I know a lot of you are asking this question, how come with everybody having 4K cell phones? I mean, we all got amazing cell phones. I mean, a lot of you have one with a 4K camera. I got an iPhone, shoots amazing footage. Why is it that no one, I mean, barely anybody caught anything on video? I mean, even with like the kids fighting and stuff, I saw like maybe 2 or 3 fights ever, and that's crazy for as many kids I saw running in and out of here. They said that people that were trying to record, their phones were shutting off. Okay, so we're getting really close to the area where they saw that portal open up. It was right over here. Okay, so I'm standing in the general area where these kids allegedly opened up some sort of portal, and there was dozens of witnesses.
They had this little box, like a little DVD player type thing, right? Somebody plugged this shit in and it started flickering. I was over here on the top. I was up here on the top of the level. They were down here and I was watching them from over here. Okay? So it started flickering and it was flicking the rows of lights right here. All these lights were flickering. Then it started popping. When it started popping, everybody from over here started running this way to see, because everybody was nosy. And as soon as it started popping, this thing started glowing and it started going like a force field. Woo, 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 woo. Started glowing and it looked like somebody put a foot out like that. And then somebody put a hand out like that. And then all you see was this. All you see was like this, an image like that. That's all I seen. This was all glowing, so it was bright. This was the dark thing that I thought I seen come out.
Okay, when I first was listening to this, I thought he was kind of trolling at first, but you could hear the fear in his voice that what he was saying was legit. I mean, what would you do? You saw something so crazy, you can't pick up your phone to record it because your phone's just tripping out, and I mean, all you have is your story. Let's ask with the spirit box. You know what? I'm gonna ask here, and I'm also gonna ask there, because this is the general area where that portal supposedly, allegedly opened up. Now this is great. There's no music, there's nobody walking around, nobody talking, so whatever we pick up on this machine is going to be just 100%. Now if you don't know what this is a simple like voice recorder. They started returning these to the store because it started picking up voices from another world and it was terrifying people, and this is why it's so common and so expensive amongst paranormal investigators. Yeah, that's right. This little device right here that looks like a $10 Radio Shack recorder, $3,000. I've seen it even for $4,000 and $5,000 too. What is that noise? Okay, one of my fears right now though is legit opening up another portal, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I just want to communicate with whatever's here, and of course, you know, share with you guys what's going on here at the Miami Mall. My name is Omar. Greetings. So a couple days ago, there was a disturbance here where many police officers were called. Can you tell me what happened? Was there a portal that opened up where I'm standing right now? Are you friendly? I'm really curious how that's going to play back. We got absolutely nothing. You're not always going to get something on the first try, but I do want to go back to this area because maybe I was in the wrong spot. Now, what a lot of people have claimed also are the coordinates to this mall. If you reverse those coordinates, it reverses itself to Antarctica. People think that maybe the aliens were supposed to be going there. Okay, I'm back in a completely different area. If a portal did open up right here, it was definitely close by. What are you? Who are you? Do you come in peace?
Okay, I'm back in a completely different area.
Airplane flying by right now. Alright, here we go.
Okay, I'm back in a completely different area where a portal opened up. If a portal did open up right here, it was definitely close by.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I heard it did.
Who are you?
I've used this a lot. A lot of the noises, aka interference, that I'm getting, that this is picking up, is completely different than what I usually get. Whenever I get something paranormal, something ghost related, demon related, it's always like a or like just something like that. And that's kind of what I was expecting, but it's not what I'm getting back. It's weird. It's almost like this strange interference. I can't really describe it. It was just a strange interference right now. I'm gonna do this one more time. My name is Omar, and I'm wondering, were there real aliens that showed up here to the Bayside Marketplace and freaked a lot of people out? Is there anything that us humans should be afraid about? Where are you now? Alright, you know what's really creepy? Is I'm just kind of like looking off, and there's this like tall, dark figure in there. It's not a mannequin either. It's like behind the mannequins. Maybe it is a mannequin. I don't know. What if it's disguised itself into one of these mannequins? They are pretty tall. So weird, it's picking something up. What the hell was that? Kind of freaking out right now. I'm hearing a lot of strange noises. Almost like I did something. I did open something up with this. Not getting a whole lot, but I did get some interference that I'm not used to on the DR60. Hello? Okay, so I am trying really hard to find this part of the mall, and I can't find it. Like, you know, yeah, there's some palm trees right there. I'm beginning to think that maybe this was like an AI generated type image, or maybe somebody dug it up from the internet. I thought that maybe this could have been that, but it's way different, and there's no tall palm trees over there. I mean, I don't see anything that looks remotely close to what we're seeing here. I mean, you see it firsthand. This is the Miami Mall, aka Bayside Marketplace, where everything went down. I do want to find those steps, but I'm not seeing this right here. Bro, look at this tree. What in the world? This looks like something from freaking Avatar or something. What the heck? I have not seen one that big before. It's called the Bayside Banyan Tree. Alright, fam. I think I found the area where the cops surrounded the area. What the heck? Hearing something. It was right here where an alleged alien was seen. But yeah, it was right here. Tons of cops surrounding this area right here. But now that I'm thinking about it, were they really surrounding this actual area right here? Or were they getting ready to surround the mall because they thought there was an active shooter? That's what they're saying. A lot of the cops have come out and said that they came here because there was a report of kids lighting fireworks off and fighting with sticks. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Miami is a huge city. Why send all your police force out to handle, you know, what, 10, 30 kids? I did want to do a spirit box there, but problem that I was having was it was raining like a lot. It actually is still kind of raining. So I'm just trying to keep my camera dry. I did hear some very strange noises in this general area right here. And I still don't see anyone. Okay, I did see a security guard earlier. I was too scared to ask him any questions because I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. He didn't really mess with me. He was just kind of like, but I do want to ask him, like, were you here? Did all those things really happen? That people are saying that they happened? Did they lose power? Half the mall were things glitching out? Because that's just, I'm so curious on if that's true or not. Okay, so I just asked the security guard that was just kind of patrolling the area right now. I'm like, hey, were you here on the 1st? It's almost like he acted like he didn't know what the heck I was talking about. It was very strange. I had to do a double take because if you watch this footage that I'm going to share with you right now, we're actually standing in the area where all those cop cars, I mean, it's just, this is a huge area right here. Let me see if I can get across the street without getting all wet. Well, yeah, this entire area right here was just covered in cop cars. This is the famous spot right there where there was tons of like cops, like just kind of facing a certain way, and you can see this creature that's right there. What the freak? All right, this is right in front of Bayside Mall. I don't know what's happening. I just heard this dude screaming and he keeps attacking his car. Okay, I'm not sure why that guy was so pissed off with that car. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he was late or something to pick him up. So what did we learn today here visiting the Bayside Marketplace Mall, aka Miami Mall? Well, one of the things that we learned is that this mall is not an indoor mall. So whatever video footage or things that people are sharing with you online, if it shows like an indoor type mall setting, more than likely it's not this mall. I did kind of comb through, kind of showed you what it looked like, except for the second floor, which, I mean, second floor is just a couple shops up there, and it's not really the entire length of the mall as well. So that footage that we saw of those beings and like the palm trees, I happen to believe that it was an AI generated piece. I have done some AI video footage in the past with storytelling, and that's kind of how I could tell that it's something along the lines of AI. The way, I mean, I'm not saying it is, but it's definitely not here. That did not happen here. Maybe it happened somewhere else, across the street or something like that, but it was made to be a mall, and that's what people are sharing, that was inside of the mall. This is not an inside mall. I mean, I showed you what the mall looked like. It's an outside mall. I also shared with you the steps where the cops were parked, where people did see an alien figure. That's one of the few pieces that looked actually pretty good. I don't know 100% what it was. Could have been kids walking? Yes. Could have been an alien? Yes. Here's what we do know, okay? There was a crap ton of cops that got called, and I mean, this is a huge strip right here that we're at. There was a lot of cops here. Were they really here for some kids fighting? I don't think so. I don't think you'd call that many cops. I mean, it looked like every cop from Miami was here. Make the area a no-fly zone for the time being. Did this come at a time where a distraction perhaps needed to happen because some other stuff was happening in the news? Maybe. Hopefully in the next couple days we'll get a little bit more answers. hopefully we'll get some more answers in this video that I made here. Do I believe in aliens? I've never seen one personally, but I'm open-minded when it comes to it. I believe that there's a lot that our government does hide from us, especially when there's hundreds of cop cars here. I'm not convinced they were here just for those kids.
Police parked up and down Biscayne Boulevard, even closing the road between 2nd and 4th Street.
Could there have been a portal that opened up and it caused a lot of people to be scared? Yes, maybe. I'm open-minded to it. But is the internet filled with hoaxes, made-up stories? Yes, not ruling that out either. But one thing is for certain, something happened here, and a lot of people, including myself, are not convinced that it was just kids with sticks shooting off fireworks, scaring people, fighting.
It may look like an overreaction with the amount of officers that responded.
If you want me to make more videos on this subject, please let me know here in the comments down below. Also, if you have any cool ideas for me to do, if you want me to come back here, maybe interview some store owners. I did actually think to ask some of the store owners if they could share with us some of their security footage. Don't know if that's a possibility, but you don't really know until you ask. What's the worst they can say? No? Gotta go for now before we leave. Give me a kiss. Peace.